Hello, everyone, and welcome to the OpenPlant CONNECT Edition Update 9 Fireside Chat. I'm Amanda Brewer, Manager of Product Marketing at Bentley Systems. And today I'm here with members of the OpenPlant Product Management Team, Abbas Ali and Scott Walker, to get details on what's available in this latest release. So, Abbas, what new features and highlights are now available in the modeling tools?
Thanks, Amanda. I'm really excited to talk to all of you about our OpenPlant CONNECT Edition Update 9 release. This has been a very good milestone for overall OpenPlant products because now we have a really advanced iTwin and PlantSight integrated workflows. And this has been a really feature-packed release. I'm sure once you start using and downloading the software, you'll see the improvements that we have made in all of the OpenPlant products. This release does contain some new workflows related to iTwin, like ability to attach references directly from iTwin and not just from DGN files. So you can connect to your iModel and directly attach models and data as a reference from there. You don't have to download the DGNs locally. Besides this, we have conversion tools from AutoPlant to OpenPlant. There have been stability and feature enhancements in all of the products. Let's have a quick look to see these features in action in OpenPlant Modeler. There's an option now in Attach References ribbon menu to attach iModels. This lets you select the iModel that you want to attach as a reference. It first downloads a local copy of iModel and then presents a dialog that shows all the models in that iModel. These models would be synced from all other applications like Open Building, for instance, and shows all the hierarchy of the folder structure to help in choosing the exact data you want to attach as a reference. Once attached, you can perform various regular operations that you would do with regular attached DGNs. Respective properties of source application can be seen in the properties pane as well. AutoPlant conversion to OpenPlant is a two-step process. First, you need to set up iModel connector for AutoPlant to choose the project and models you want to publish to iModel. Once that is done, the second import process can be done inside OpenPlant Modeler via a new ribbon item called AutoPlant Import. It lets you bring the graphics into the active DGN of selected DWG files, and then you can choose to convert these to actual OpenPlant graphics for further editing. Other notable updates include support of 8 out of 13 Victolic groove profiles, updates to draw scripts to make coupling look more realistic. There is a new sync mode introduced in Update 9 for users who want to have hybrid approach of maintaining the DGNs locally as well as publishing the data to iTwin that is compatible with our PlantSight component-based workflows. You can also now reference out other discipline data via regular component-based reference out operations in Update 9. New elbow supports have been added, including elbow lug and elbow tree union supports. So I'm really looking forward to getting the feedback from all of you once you start using OpenPlant CONNECT Edition Update 9, and really excited about this release.
Those sound amazing. But what about the other OpenPlant modeling tools? Scott, what can you tell us about the updates to Bentley Raceway and Cable Management and OpenPlant PID?
Well, thanks, Amanda. In Bentley Raceway and Cable Management, we put an emphasis on enhancing the usability of common workflows, making it possible to more quickly and easily complete the design of your projects. Special focus was given to cable routing and Raceway ID assignments. Let's turn to the software to see some of the exciting changes in Update 9.
In Update 9, we completely reimagined the Cable Manager and created a nice ribbon menu interface to make it easier to navigate the various commands. A new customizable data grid allows you to tailor the view to your needs. You can alter the way the data is grouped and filtered. You can even save various views which you can switch between as needed. As an example, here we have grouped the data by voltage level, and we'll save this as a view that we can reuse again in the future. We can select one or all cables and auto-route them. After auto-routing your cables, you will see status icons that indicate if the cable was routed successfully, as shown with a green check mark. If there is a routing failure, you'll get a red icon, which hovering over will give you a tooltip with an explanation for the failure. The various properties are grouped into 3 categories of cable properties, equipment properties, and routing properties. Here we can see the route taken by the selected cable. We can even right-click here and visualize that route. Even in this quick tour, it's easy to recognize the benefits of this new interface. We also enhanced the raceway generator so that it's now possible to automatically assign raceway IDs while converting lines into raceway systems. This saves you the need to assign IDs in a second extra step. You'll notice the new ID settings tab allows you to specify the format for the IDs that will be assigned.
In OpenPlant PID, workflows are taken to a new level with the addition of the new Engineering Data Manager, which allows you to create and edit tags in a convenient web interface. The changes you make there can be synchronized back to OpenPlant PID. We also made good strides in improving our PlantSight integration workflows, making it easier to link related 2D and 3D tags. It's also easier to place and link page connectors and synchronize the drawings to PlantSight. Let's go to the software and see these workflows in action.
Here we have a 3D model that we will sync to PlantSight using OpenPlant Modeler. In previous versions, if we later tried to sync the corresponding PID document, we would get a series of duplicate tags and had to browse and link up each of them one by one, which was painful and time-consuming. Fortunately, in Update 9, we have introduced some new tools to expedite the process. Now in OpenPlant PID, we will synchronize the corresponding PID document that has the same tags. You will see the duplicated tags listed here in the Model Validation dialog. Now in Update 9, we can either use the Link Selected button or the Link All command to relate the 3D and 2D tags. Here we will see how we can link the selected tag. We can also link all the remaining tags with this one command. Previously, when placing page connectors, OpenPlant PID only checked the active document for the next available sequence number, which often resulted in duplicate sequence numbers when you had placed connectors on multiple documents in the project. Now in Update 9, we will query the PlantSight tag repository to find the last used sequence number in the project and select the next available one when placing a new connector. Here we are placing one new connector on this document and we'll sync it to PlantSight. Now we will switch to another document and see how OpenPlant PID handles the placement of a new connector. In the background, the software will query the tag repository in PlantSight. It will recognize that the sequence number 1 was already used on another document. Hence, it will assign sequence number 2 for this new connector. This enhancement avoids the creation of duplicate sequence numbers, making it easier to sync your documents to PlantSight without errors.
Talking of PlantSight, I'm really pleased to announce that we do have now Data Manager available as a web service in PlantSight portal. So this new iTwin service will let you create new tags, edit the data, modify, generate reports, and view the data in the web interface itself. And of course, everything is connected via the iTwin, so you can reuse the same data within PNID or modeler application, as well as if you are editing or creating the drawings or data inside any of our client applications like 2D and 3D, the same data is available to be viewed and further modified in the Data Manager interface itself. Let's have a quick look. Data Manager is accessible from PlantSight portal to all OpenPlant Modeler and PNID users. The interface is very intuitive with tree view control on left hand side that shows iModel tree, which is basically listing of all the tagged items you have in that project, and a section for unsafe changes for the current session, which contains any data that you have been editing and not saved yet to iModel. On right hand side, we have spreadsheet style main working area to show all the details of tagged items and a menu bar to list icons for all supported operations. You can choose to create a single tag. This feature lets you select the class for which you want to create the tag and shows all the relevant properties in the creation pane. For tags that have work breakdown structure as part of the tag, you can select these from drop-down list and also fill in all the properties for that item. Once created, changes are first pushed to your unsaved changes area for review, and from there these can be saved to iModel. You can also create tags in bulk by importing from an Excel file. There are various options to edit the tags. There is a separate icon to edit the tag itself. For properties, you can right-click in Grid to edit the properties of a single tag, or you can enter into edit mode to make the whole grid editable and do changes in the grid itself. There are options to delete the tag, which lets you select tags that are not consumed by client applications and can choose to delete. The changes can be discarded in unsaved changes area to start afresh. Other options to do bulk editing include exporting the data into Excel file, doing your edits there in the Excel interface, and then importing these changes back. You can download a template for bulk tag creation as well. Other usability features include various context menu options to sort, filter, and view the data. For tags and data that is to be saved into iModel, there is intelligent validation that kicks in to ensure the tags are as per the rules defined in the schema.
So what should users look forward to from the other deliverables applications in Update 9?
Right. Well, as you know, they say the deliverables are the heart and soul of any design engineering tools. So yes, we do pay a lot of attention as usual in all our releases for our deliverable products. So isometric manager, orthographic managers, even our administration tools like OpenPlant Project Administrator have some new features and updates that benefit our overall workflows, as well as will increase the efficiency of our users while working on these products. It will be hard to summarize all the changes done in the deliverable products, but I'll name few. In Isometric Manager, better representation of flanges for slope pipelines was included. There's an option to include cascade dimension with piping dimension was added in Update 9. Visualization of eccentricity with respect to up-down offset values of tapped connection has been implemented. Also, ability to show slope depiction as ratio was added. Better representation of detailed sketches in output isometric is now available in Update 9. And there were improvements done in presentation of dummy leg support data. For Project Administrator, Tag Editor is rebranded as Expression Editor now in Update 9. And you can create calculated expressions on any properties and not just on the tag itself. You can also now copy work files while creating custom work sets. This change will help in moving files from one project to another. In the schema editor now, you can create extended property. These are the properties that are only available on the PlantSight and can be accessed via data manager, or some customization can be done to import data from other databases into these properties, but they are not linked back to PNID or modeler. And also for manage work sets with the project-wise collaborated environment, you can now launch a specification generator in the collaborated environment with all the catalogs and the specs being fetched from the project-wise folders.
Anything you want to tell us about what's in store for Update 10?
We will continue to pursue our commitment to digital twin workflows. Bentley Raceway and Cable Management will be able to leverage an iModel and PlantSight as an alternative to the SQL Server project database we have today, with a goal of ultimately supporting component-based workflows. And we will continue to enhance our iTwin reference workflows in all our OpenPlant products.
Right. And I think this is the future releases are very interesting time for us because we are continuing to evolve the digital strategy, how our products will help our users advance their digital infrastructure and let them benefit from some of these new digital workflows. So we will continue to have improvements in our PlantSight and iTwin integrated workflows. We have plans to have isometrics available in the iModel itself, have three-way checking mechanism to help the pipe checkers, even to review and update the as-built drawings after the fact in the iModel itself. A lot of work is planned for changing the design states and workflows around it. On the modeling side, we do plan to incorporate pro structures inside OpenPlant Modeler to complete our common modeling environment. As you know, we already have support engineering and BRCM working inside OpenPlant Modeler. So there are a lot of new things that are planned. We are planning to showcase some of these in some upcoming webinars and give you a sneak peek of what's planned for future. So I would say watch out for some of the new webinars from our side.
Thanks so much, Abbas and Scott. It's really great to see all the new updates that are available in Update 9. If you haven't heard, nominations are now open for the 2021 Going Digital Awards. The submission deadline is May 21st. Be sure to get all of those great OpenPlant projects you've been working so hard on in before the submission deadline. Visit bentley.com for more details. We'll see you soon.